What's good, y'all? I'm back again with another vid, live from the forest. Welcome back, welcome here. Hope you're ready to feel good, feel great. We providing them good vibes all day, every day. But yeah, man, let's get straight to it, man. Today I want to talk about a topic that I got lost in translation in my notes a little bit, but it's still relevant to this point and to this day. So with that being said, the topic is I know that I don't know. And that's an interesting thing because the type of energy and information I put out, you would think I know it all, or think that I know it all. But I know that I don't know nothing in the grand scheme of things, right? We just have our perspective, our view, and it's unlimited. You can see, never run out of things to perceive and see, but at the same time, in the same breath, you don't really know much of anything. I feel like we cut off so much of our knowledge thinking that we know everything, or thinking that we know how something's supposed to go. We don't even know how we got here. I mean, we know the process of how we got here, but we don't know where we were before we got here or where we will go after this life. So we don't know them things. All we know is the middle. You really don't know much. You know the dash in between the year you were born and the year you go, right? You are the dash. This is your life. So I say all this to say, I do this and have this mindset because it creates humility, and not in the way that you may think, not embarrassment, humbleness, and a realization of what I'm a part of in this universe. I'm a part of something so much bigger than myself, but the fact that I'm here makes my existence worthy. Like, just these, y'all, I wish y'all could see how tall these trees are. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna show y'all. See how tall these trees are in this forest, because that's just a microcosm of the type of knowledge you have based upon, or the type of knowledge you have in retrospect to the entirety of everything, right? And like I said, we have our piece, but it's very good to stand in the position that you don't know it all, and you don't have to act like you know nothing, but keeping an open mind and open heart to the unfoldings of life will serve you a lot more than keeping a closed mind, bruh. Look at that. Look how tall them trees are. Man, like, that shit's crazy. Started from the bottom, now we here. Hey, dog, facts. Look at this. Beautiful. And I feel like I try to speak in a very suggestive tone, in a way that you can resonate what I say, and I believe what I say because it's my experience, but also in a way that I'm not trying to tell you how to live your life or what to do with your life, because you have your own experience and view life as you do, and you may think the things that you know is what life is, and it essentially is, because you're creating that knowing within your mind. But with that being said, I just got to start to realize, like, damn, I'm a part of something so much bigger than myself. I'm on this earth. Like, we get so caught up, zoomed in, so stuck in our reality, in our day-to-day lives, that we don't even realize all the forces behind the things that are allowing us to be. Like, you don't even know what the force does. You're not telling your heart to beat. It's just beating. You trust that, though. You don't know nothing. You don't really know what your next moment will be. And I don't want to say this in a way that's like, I'm not trying to put people down with this. This is more of an empowering topic, because it's like, yeah, you may not know anything, but that creates the space for you to get to know things and to have that openness to learn to know. It's interesting that we can comprehend and connect on so many things despite viewing life from different perspectives. Like, we only even view life from our five senses and our minds, but how much of this world is what you can't perceive with the organs and systems you have? Just think about, like, the light spectrum. We can only see 1% of the light spectrum, just like we can only see a small percentage of the galaxy when it's way bigger than we can comprehend. Like I said, we don't know nothing, but it's cool because that keeps you open enough to create a knowing based upon that. So I just try to speak and express myself with this notion and keep it in the back of my mind, because the minute I think that I know everything and that I think that I'm right about everything, life gonna tell you you don't know everything. You are a part of something way bigger than yourself, as I say again and continue to say, because it's true, you know. But yeah, man, it's like it's interesting how some people try to indoctrinate other people into their belief systems when they don't really know that they know. Like, there's some stuff that you can say you know, right? I feel like knowing, I should have broke this down at the beginning of the video, but to know something, I feel, is to feel it and believe it, right? So you can feel it, and I read in a book today, it's called The Greatest Secret. Thoughts don't mean anything until you believe them, right? So it's about the power of your belief and how you feel about certain things. And I feel like you know when you know something is for you. Like, there's a certain feeling I get in me when I know something is something that I know. And it's interesting, I start to realize with me not knowing, that is creating a knowing, creating a notion, creating a belief, and allowing me to navigate through the world more. But humans think we know everything, and we get caught up in our egos, so caught up in thinking our way of thinking is right, and not taking the time to just zoom out and realize there's so many different ways of handling situations or doing things. Just because you do something a certain way or something that you know is familiar to you, doesn't mean that there's not a million other ways to handle something. So sometimes just zoom out of your habits, your patterns, the things you're caught up in, and realize there's different ways to do stuff. Like, what if an alien just popped up right here? Like, you never know. Like, there could be aliens all around me, and I just don't have the senses to perceive them. They probably just chilling here in the video like, yeah, I like what he's saying. Yeah, I know about y'all. But yeah, man, ain't really much to trip about. Stop acting like you know everything, because you will be humbled and realize that you don't need to know everything, right? I think a great part of this experience is the unknown. It may be scary because we don't necessarily foresee it, but the unknown is life, you know? It's the unfolding of life. So learn to appreciate the unknown, because we came from the unknown and we're gonna go back to the unknown, right? But me not knowing, me thinking I don't know everything, we created a knowing, a belief, and a notion upon that. So that's enough about the knows for right now. Who knows anyway what's going on? But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. I know I know I'm doing what I'm supposed to do right now. If it's one thing I know I'm where I'm supposed to be right here, right now, in this moment. Because I feel it, I believe it, and every cell in my body is reverberating that feeling. So let's get it, let's go. I love y'all, we out, unlimited. And I just want to add this quote somewhere in the video. I'll find the right place to put it. But if you ever heard the song On and On, I'm pretty sure, by Erykah Badu, she says, the man that knows something, or how she said, the man that knows something knows that he knows nothing at all. So I resonated with that, and I just wanted to add that to the video and let y'all know. Let's get it, let's go.